Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. Alrighty, it's still it is still Wednesday, so this is going to be the final video that I'm doing, and it's going to be Password to Larkspur Lane by Keene. Note to people in general, I will not be buying any Nancy Drew related items this week. I'm actually getting a couple other things that I want to get. I'm getting another case for my Kobo because this coming Sunday, for the first time in over a decade, I'm going back to church, and I downloaded a Bible to read when I'm at church. And some people are going to say, why would you want to go back to church? Because I want to do that, and the church that I'm going to is in walking distance. It's actually on my way to work, so that's great. I just have to remember to cross the street safely, because it is on Preston Highway, and it empties onto the actual highway. So there's like the highway with this, and then there's like the highway with that. It's a very busy highway, and I made the mistake like 3 years ago of actually walking on the highway. I thought for certain that the police were going to actually arrest me. So yeah. I never did that again. Anyways, so I'm doing that, and yeah, I'm going back to church. So, and I'm just hoping and praying that somebody from my job doesn't decide to call me. Hey, can you come in to work? I come in at 8. I'll see you at 8. I'm staying away from the cookies because I'm pre-diabetic, and my doctor would have my head if she saw me eating a cookie. Anyways, yes, she would have my head if she saw me eating a burger, but I'd rather eat that than starve to death. But anyways, back to the review. Password to Larkspur Lane by Keene. Alrighty. So this deals with an elderly woman who Nancy finds that there's just something really like weird about this woman's situation. And it turns out that there's this nurse, and I will tell you in one line about her, she needs to go to prison for elder abuse. She needs to go to prison for elder abuse, because this woman, she's part of this gang that's essentially not doing a nice thing to this elderly lady. And so Nancy, being this really, good-hearted person, she wants to help this lady out, and the password is the title of the book, which I thought was interesting. This is 20 chapters, and I did read the original with the 25 chapters, which I really did enjoy. And you feel bad for this old lady, but you really wonder if Nancy's going to survive the whole encounter. And it's like, what the heck? What the heck? Anyways, not much to say about this book. Nancy's father, of course, tells her to be careful. Ned, Bess, and George are worried about her. And she does this really interesting escape. And you would actually think that would not be possible for her to escape this room. But she does. And I'm like, dang, she does it really well. I couldn't do it, but take it back. I'm not in a situation where I would have to do it. But it was just interesting how she got out of that. Love the pacing. I will say there's a character in here called Adolf, and I actually put in the margins, what was his mother thinking? Probably not a lot. Anyways, yeah, this is back in a time when the name was not banned in America. Anyways, I enjoyed the book a lot, and yeah, I thought it was really good. Alright, so I'm going to be reading book number 11. However, I will not be basically buying it. I'm going to borrow it from the library, and then after I'm done reading it and everything, they do give me an option on the Kobo to buy the book. So what I'm going to do is, once I'm done reading that book, I will go ahead and buy it, and then everything will be good. Alright, so next week, though, is my first paycheck of July, and I'm going to pick up several Nancy Drew books. Most of them are, to the back, all of them are going to be the yellow binding. I'm going to actually wait until I have books 2, 3, and 4 read, and once I do that, I will go ahead and get some more Nancy Drew diaries. As I said before, you don't have to get them in order, and I'm not going to do that. But I will be reading next week. I'll be reading books number 2, and as I said, once I get 3 and 4 read, then I will go ahead and get some more Nancy Drew diaries. I'm thinking about getting all the way up to number 11 because they're not super expensive. And I'm also going to pick up the one that just came out, and that will be where I cap it at, and then every time they bring out a new Nancy Drew diaries, I will pick that book up and everything. So that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.